Hey friends, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. I'm home from work and we are making another new dish tonight. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. As you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from and what you're doing for dinner tonight. It's low carb or keto friendly. We are making a new dish. This is a chicken broccoli bowl. It's a grilled chicken broccoli bowl, and we're gonna make a really nice garlic creamy sauce to put over the chicken and broccoli. So I'm super excited for a new dish. As you jump on, let me know where you're watching from. I've got a full week of new recipes I'm trying out. Last night's Big Mac burger bites were amazing. They were so good. And guys, if you're new here and you haven't gotten my getting started tips yet, I would love to help you with some getting started tips. Just say getting started in comments. And I want to tell my friends and customers, guys, if y'all texted me today and I haven't responded to you, it's not because I don't love you. It's just been a crazy day. But as soon as I finish dinner, I will be getting caught up on all of my messages. So excited to be in the kitchen. So again, as you jump on, let me know where you're watching from and what you're doing for dinner tonight. We're making a chicken broccoli bowl. And the first thing I did was just take some fresh broccoli. I cut them into smaller chunks. And we're flash frying them. Almost a softened saute with butter. And then I just salt and peppered them. I used 1 tablespoon of butter. And the reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to steam them. I don't want them to be super soft. I want them to smell good. I smell the broccoli. I want them to be a little brown. I want them to have a little crisp and a little crunch for my broccoli bowl. This is going to be the base of our dish tonight. So we're just going to flash fry these, and you can decide how soft you want them. I do not want them mushy. I don't want them steamed. So we've got this up on pre-high heat with a tablespoon of butter, and I'm just stirring them occasionally, making sure that as they cook, I like them to be a little brown. So you can, instead, you could air fry these. You could put them in the oven on a high temperature. Sorry. Ricky's spraying weeds and the dog sees him. You could bake these on a high temperature like 400 or 425 for a short amount of time. And again, it's to get to the crispiness you want. Hey, Connie, how are you? I see Diane on here. All right, so we're just stirring these occasionally. Let me get a fork just so I can see how soft they're getting. Now, while I'm cooking up my broccoli, I took, that's looking pretty good. Okay, let me just get a bigger piece. Oh yeah, this is actually good. I want them to be a little crunchy. I do want to put my fork in it though, so that one's not done. I'm gonna keep on going. I've got some smaller pieces and some larger pieces. Now, while my broccoli is cooking, I took some chicken breasts and I just put them in a Ziploc bag with some avocado oil and salt and pepper. That's it. It's a very small little marinade, nothing fancy, just salt, pepper, and some avocado oil. And what we're fixing to do as soon as this broccoli is finished, we're going to put that chicken straight over here in the skillet, and we're going to fry up that, I say fry, it's grilled. You're just basically going to pan cook your chicken. If you want to, you can do all of this inside your oven if you want to. Hey, Francis, how are you? I see Jennifer jumping on. It smells really good in the kitchen, y'all. It smells really good. Now, I'm frying them up this time because I want them to have a little crunch to them. I don't want them to be steamed and soft. These smell so good. And I cooked this in a tablespoon of butter and just threw in some salt and pepper. Now, this one is really, really thick and it's still hard, so I'm going to let it continue on. And I'm just stirring these so they don't get too soft and settled. We're fixing to move this over to a plate and get it out of the way. And we're going to cook up that chicken real fast. The chicken is over here in a bag, just marinating. Simple. Salt, pepper, and avocado oil. You can use olive oil if you prefer. And if you want to add more seasonings, you can. But the sauce that we're going to make with this is what's going to really season the dish up really good. I've never tried this before. It's new. So I will tell you guys later if I don't like it or if I'm going to change it up before I put it on the recipe blog. If we find new recipes that we really enjoy, we add them to the recipe blog. I've got a few in my phone notes that I haven't put in there yet, but they are coming. The recipe blog is going to be updated soon. All right, this is smelling so good. They are starting to brown, so I can almost smell like a roasted broccoli. So as you jump on, let me know where you're watching from and what you guys are doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly. Hey, Dawn, how are you? I see Marge. Hey, Kathy. All right. Hey, Janetta. How are you? Okay, so let me know what you're doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly and where you're watching from. Another new recipe. Super excited tonight. It is a grilled chicken broccoli bowl. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this broccoli and put it in as a bottom layer to our dish. You can put it in a bowl or you can put it on a plate. I don't care. I'm calling it a bowl. So we'll probably put this in a bowl. I don't know though. I might just use a plate. But it's going to be our bottom layer. And then we're fixing to fry up some chicken in the same skillet. We're just going to skillet fry some chicken. And while that chicken is cooking, we're fixing to make a creamy garlic sauce to pour over this. And I've never tried it before. I'm assuming it's going to be delicious because it sounds delicious. I'm fixing to show you what that's all about. All right, let me move the broccoli. I think it's soft enough. I still have a couple of big pieces though. I just want to make sure I can put my fork in those big pieces. I want to be able to eat it. All right, that one's still a little hard. I should have cut them all small so they're all the same size. That's my bad. My bad. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, now these will continue to cook as we move them because they're still hot. So we're going to move these over. You also could put them like in a warmer tray in the oven so they stay warm. And as they stay warm, they continue heating. You also could put some aluminum foil over this, but I don't want mine to get super, super soft. So we're going to sit it right there. Now let's go ahead and pull this chicken out. I'm going to use this fork and then put this fork in the sink. I want to turn this heat down first. Let me turn that heat down. I'm going to add just a little bit more avocado oil. I know I've got it marinating in some oil, but I don't want it to burn. So I add a little bit of oil. I'll turn that heat way down. If you guys follow my page and you're in my kitchen with me, you know this back eye gets so hot. That back eye gets so hot. So I've got it down on low heat. We're going to give it just a second. When I put this chicken in, we're going to go ahead and make our garlic creamy sauce. And I'm so excited to try it out for the first time. I took my chicken breast, guys, and I just cut it into tenders. So instead of having, that's too hot. Instead of having big breasts, I just cut them into smaller tenders. But it's just regular chicken breast. That's too hot, so I took it off the eye. Y'all hear it? Whew, this stove's hot. It's caught my fucking eyeball. This will take me just a second. Dinner is almost ready. It's ready. I'm gonna turn it off. Give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment. If you are new to my page, I would love to know it. Just say new here. And if you've never asked for my getting started tips, I would love to help you guys get started in your health journey with just some great advice and tips that I started back in 2018 that I still follow today. I got a big skillet so I can put all my chicken strips in there. Y'all know Ricky loves the meat, so he's going to have a lot of meat on his plate. I got one more piece. Perfect. Let me throw this fork away so I don't reheat it. Well, actually, I can split my meat with it. All right, I'm going to put this back on that hot eye, even though it's still really hot. Put that in the chicken. I'm always scared the chicken does. Okay, I'm going to put that chicken there. Now the chicken, again, it was seasoned with salt and pepper and just kind of coated with some avocado oil in a Ziploc bag. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit more salt and pepper to them. We're going to let them cook for a few minutes and flip them over. That chicken's almost done, guys. So we've got our broccoli that you can put on a plate or a bowl. We've got our chicken that we're going to top over the broccoli. Let's go ahead and make our sauce. So I've got a little small bowl here. It's probably too small. I'm going to use a half a cup of plain Greek yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt. I'm using Chobani, but it doesn't matter. As long as it's a plain Greek yogurt, no flavor. This is going to be the base of our creamy sauce. And I'm using a half a cup. It's not the best spoon, but I have not washed the dishes. It's been a crazy week. Crazy week so far at my house. All right, and now we're going to add some grated garlic. It's a creamy garlic sauce. So I'm just going to mince 2 cloves of garlic. You can do more if you wish. I want to grate this super fine, so I'm using a little, what do you call this thing? It's not really a grater. It's like a zester. So I'm going to get some super fine garlic in there. You can do more than 2 garlic cloves if you want to. I'm just going to do 2. 2 fresh garlic cloves. I think it would taste different if you use like the jar minced garlic, so I'll always mince my own. And usually I just use my garlic press, but I think it would actually mix better like this. I use my garlic press every time I'm cooking garlic, but since it's not really cooked. No, it's fine.
Baby, it's smoking in here.
Oh, Ricky says I got the kitchen smoking. That means it's going to be smoking good, Ricky.
Yeah.
Smoking good, smoking good. All right, so that's a lot of garlic, y'all. This is a creamy garlic sauce. I'm gonna taste it and tell y'all if it's way too much. Those are 2 big garlic cloves. All right, one last ingredient, but let me wash my hand. What's that, baby? Ooh, that garlic is strong. All right, one last ingredient, and that is lemon. We're going to flip this chicken real fast. And we're gonna put the lemon inside this garlic sauce. And we're gonna use about a tablespoon of lemon. Now to me, lemon and garlic go hand in hand. So the more the merrier, but I'm not going to measure it just because of that fact. If you really wanna measure it, just get you a tablespoon out and make sure you put a tablespoon of lemon juice in there. All right, that chicken's looking pretty good. Y'all see that chicken? All right, lemon. Got a knife, let me cut it. My kitchen is so dirty, I don't even have my lemon squeezer handy. This is going to be about a tablespoon of fresh lemon. Oh, this is good. I can tell y'all this is going to be good. We will see. All right, and instead of using that crazy spatula to stir this, I'm going to use my fork. We need to add one last ingredient. I just said that one was the last one, but one last ingredient, and that's going to be salt and pepper to taste. Salt and pepper. Pepper. And I don't know what it's supposed to taste like, so we're going to put this a little bit, and then we're going to come back and add more if we need it. And I'm just mixing this together. So we got a 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt. Whoops, that's the base. Just threw it all off my shirt. And then we added 2 cloves of minced garlic because this is a creamy garlic sauce. And about a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. I'm fixing to taste it and we'll see what this is about if I can quit making a mess. All right, this is just for me and Ricky, so I'm gonna use the same fork. Woo! Oh! That's good, but that garlic is strong. Now, this is where all the flavor is going to come from this dish. All of the flavor. So, I might suggest if you don't love garlic, because that's good, but it's strong, to use 1 garlic clove instead of 2. Now, this is going to be the seasoning for the dish. We've got butter that we cooked the broccoli in with salt and pepper. We got chicken, just salt and pepper. This is the flavor. So, I do want to add just a little bit more salt and pepper to taste. We'll taste it again. Also, I love that lemon. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze a little bit more lemon. Turn that eye back on. Look, it's been cooking the whole time. I had turned it off. Dang, I'm making a mess of this. It's too small of a bowl to be mixing. All right, guys. So if you haven't already, tell me what you're doing for dinner tonight. If you drink 2 keto drinks, what do you recommend as far as time to drink? Sandra, if you drink 2, then I recommend your first one be in the morning hours. If you work a typical or you live a typical day like me, like a normal 8 to 5, then I would suggest your first one be between 6 and 9 a.m. And then your second one to be between 1 and 3 p.m. That way you're drinking it during the fasted window in the morning, and then you're drinking it before lunch and dinner. Or before dinner, but after lunch. Great question. If anybody else has questions, stick them in here for me. All right, let me taste this. That is good, y'all. Very good, but strong. I made the hamburger on the 0 bread for supper. Yum. That sounds good. Hey, Gloria. I see Denise and Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia. New to your page. Well, hey, Cynthia. If you've never been here before and you guys want some getting started tips, just say getting started in the comments. Oh, we got meatloaf on here. Hey, Brenda from Kentucky. Lisa had a hamburger shell thing. Oh, the hamburger thing I made last night. It was so good, wasn't it? Here, I see you guys giving me some love on my recipes. This is new. Some zest of lemon with the juice would be good. Sandy, love it. Love it, love it, love it. That would be good, and it'll give it a little kick of flavor, too. So we're going to add some lemon zest to this. Great advice. I don't want more garlic though. No more garlic needed. No more garlic needed. That's a good garlic right there. All right, my chicken looks done. I'm gonna turn this up on a higher heat. Oh yeah, it looks good. Now because I added that extra oil in there, it's getting a little juicy and still, I wanted it to be brown, but that's all right. I'm not gonna wait on it to brown. we're ready to eat, and I got a schedule tonight. All right, let's see. So we're just gonna let this chicken cook all the way through, and what we're gonna do is put our broccoli on the plate. This is the base layer. Chicken on top of the broccoli, sauce over the chicken and broccoli, and guys, we got a good dinner. I will post a picture later, and if I like it, we'll keep it. If I don't like it and I want to change it up, I'll let you know. But I'm super excited to try something new. So guys, I hope you have a great night, and if I can help you with anything, just let me know. Bye.